It's your boy Mark, back in our building, and today we are going to be covering a Chicago squirrel, a man that received his last paycheck, and possible toilet paper shortages. Not again, son. Coming up next. So this first story is just straight up and down strange. I mean, I know it is Chicago, and trust me, I'm also from a rough city, Detroit, but this is at a whole nother level of hood right here, okay? This story right here is about a squirrel stealing Amazon packages, bro. Like, most squirrels steal nuts. This squirrel went right after the package, bro. You can look, let's just take a look at the video here and so you can see fully what I'm saying. I'm gonna go ahead and explain to you what's exactly going on, but you'll see what I'm talking about.
Ya sabemos quién se las lleva. ¿De ahí de esa casa la agarró?
Sí, de ahí la agarró, de ahí la sacó. Porque está nuevo, está en un sobrecillo, está en un sobrecillo. Mira, ya lo metió por ahí, se metió para media. Mándeme la tela.
All right, so Naomi Gutierrez said she was on her front porch with her family in Avondale when they spotted a squirrel approaching an Amazon package that had just been dropped off to the building across the street. Gutierrez's mother recorded the video as the squirrel grabbed the package and carried it to the roof of the building, and they both laughed because why would a squirrel be stealing stuff? So this is crazy because we always see the videos of people, you know, the car pull up, they run up on the porch, grab grab the stuff you ordered or whatever. But you never think, like, what if like a stray dog or a squirrel even took your package? I guess it's just like, why? There's probably no food in there, but I mean, what's he doing with the package? Why'd he bring it to the roof of the building? This is crazy. But anyway, you know, you never know what squirrels are gonna do, especially them hood squirrels up there in Chicago. Now, in other news, there may actually be a toilet paper shortage, man. Turns out they're running short on these shipping containers, bro. And I don't know if y'all remember the last toilet paper shortage, aka the start of 2020, when it went short for a while. Toilet paper was, it was like an illegal substance. That's the kind of money they was charging for toilet paper. And then there's a few times where you had to actually just get whatever you could get. You know, I like a specific kind of toilet paper to be in the old cheeks. You know what I mean? I need a specific amount of comfort, so we cannot run out of toilet paper. But yeah, they saying, with the shortage of shipping containers, and things are being shipped a lot more because people are just at home, they're not really going out to get it. And this is like shipped from country to country. So this is where all the stores get it. So if there is a shortage in these containers, that could be bad news for everybody, and not just on the toilet paper front, but the toilet paper thing alone, the fact that they already calling it out, I feel like some of these companies may be trying to do a little double dipping, you know what I mean? As far as like, let me get some more of that 2020 toilet paper cash. They already said they were behind because there was a large ship stuck sideways that was blocking the other ships from leaving. So a lot of these shipments from March are gonna head over to April, but there is no reason for anybody to just like do a run on toilet paper. Let's just go ahead and stop that. No, don't be that person again. And y'all know who y'all are. A lot of people are like, yeah, that was crazy. But they were like the ones doing it though. Come on. Some of y'all act like y'all didn't know what the toilet paper thing was about, but you was like the main one in there. You know what I'm saying? Had an extra bedroom in their house filled with toilet paper for some reason. Like that's gonna save your life. Look, they gonna catch up. Just make sure you got enough for regular usage. And that's it. And we should be good. Alright, now this next story is the truth, son. Alright, so a local Georgia man, Fayetteville, Georgia, he actually received his final paycheck of $915 in oil-covered pennies and a note that said, F you. Now, at first you're like, why would your employer do something like this? Like, you know, was that dude the one being a jerk? But no, somebody went full petty mode on this, right? Petty LaBelle, Petty Roosevelt with this. You just gonna dump oil-covered pennies, $915 worth in their driveway? You petty. I mean, I feel like that's a lot of work. Like you could have, there's so many other ways you could have been petty about it. But no, that's it. That's how they did it. Let's dig into this. So the 91,515 coins weighed about 504 pounds and were delivered to the worker after he forced to contact the government to get his last pay stub. A man from Fayetteville, Georgia got his final overdue paycheck from a local auto shop in the form of a pile of pennies with a note that said F you attached to it. Now earlier this month, Mr. Flatton received a delivery of over 90,000 1-cent coins, all soaked in greasy oil and dumped on his driveway. A March 13th Instagram post of the man's girlfriend, Olivia, states that the huge chunk of change arrived 4 months after Flatton quit his job at A.OK. Walker Auto Works, a Peachtree City business run by Miles Walker last November. So the first things first. When her boyfriend quit, he gave a written resignation letter complete with a 2 weeks notice. So after Miles Walker, A.OK. Walker Auto Works continued to be a jerk, and he is to make a normal workday hell, making unnecessary comments about his boyfriend's daughter and just being an all-around jerk, and 2 weeks turned into 5 days. Oakley explained that Walker had refused to send out Flatton's last paycheck, claiming damages to his shop. Once the word lawyer was introduced, this is what he did. Wow. So, we don't know the full story about why the dude actually resigned, but whether he liked you or you didn't like him, like, he resigned with a letter and gave you 2 weeks. You were a jerk the whole time, so that made the dude quit, just straight up. I mean, 2 weeks turned to 5 days, it's like, you bitter about it. But either way, it's not like y'all breaking up. Y'all weren't dating. It wasn't a relationship. The dude was just mad because he was losing somebody, and that probably meant that he had to do work. That's when people really get mad. So I just don't understand why you would set trip this hard, man. I mean, you're gonna do all that work and have yourself threatening to get sued. You ain't paying this man the money that he earned. It's like, and then when you do pay him, you pay him in oil-soaked pennies. Like over 90,000 pennies, bro, in your driveway. Now, the oil soak thing was extra crappy just because you got to bring that to the Coinstar, and if it's a dirty coin, that thing is barely getting processed. I mean, it's still money, but it's like in the worst form possible. You know what I'm saying? What a jerk of 2021, and come on, that dude could have just paid him and got it out of his hair, man. Not all employers are good employers, man. You know what I mean? Some employers are ran by very petty people and very angry people. A lot of companies, when you say you plan on moving on or you putting in your 2 weeks, some of them cut you on the spot. You know what I mean? Whether it makes sense or not, they just cut you right then. I've seen it a few times at different jobs. Somebody come in and say, hey, I got offered a position, I'm putting in my 2 weeks. Next thing you know, they saying bye to everybody. same day. You know what I mean? Or like if you don't work with them, they like, oh, so and so don't work here no more. They put out an announcement or whatever, and you like, where? I thought he was gonna leave for 2 weeks. They was like, no, we went ahead and let him go now. It's like, wow, because they basically don't want anybody with nothing to lose around, because a lot of times they know they doing shady stuff, and that'll be the time they get in trouble. Alright, Mixed Nuts, that's it for me today. I'm about to make like a baby and head out. If you want to support the channel, go to buymeacoffee.com/mixednuts. Remember, we got new videos coming every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And until next time,